to mention, we had a physical workshop this past Saturday, and it was it was much fun, I would say, and we all learned a lot of things. So, of course, there is our Thursday webinars, but we are starting to create, a meetup community, physical, where we learn about AI and, we get to see it at work, live demos, practical. So there's that going on. I think as we plan for the next event, we will keep everybody posted, and we hope to see more people joining that. But today we have two key things we've rolled out within Ndovesha. We have email integration within the web app applications generator, and that is the AI Coworker agent, whatever you want to call it. And we also have integrated Paystack, so that you can be able to connect payment, payment integration, basically, whichever. I think these days, almost every platform, people want to be able to collect payments on the go, basically. It could be a course you're selling, it could be a gym membership kind of platform, whatever. So these were very key, and we really wanted to roll them out fast. Of course, when it comes to systems, there's always all manner of integrations that can be, that are normally required, depending on the system, definitely. But anyway, the email and payment is major one. So we'll get into it. And if, of course, Duncan is in there, he will take us through the demo. But why does, email integration and payments matter? Because we are building practical systems. You don't want AI to build a toy system. And I think that's one of the things people have been arguing. They're like, okay, AI really has automated building software, but can people who have built practical software with AI that they are using, or, where are these systems really? And we don't want Ndovesha to be another platform that creates toy projects. We really want practical systems. They can capture customers, accept payments, send emails, organize information, and ultimately save time and help, the organization to be highly productive and grow revenue while at it. So of course, every AI can generate code. Even if you go to ChatGPT, you can actually generate code, right? And just to explain to you some bit of logic. But what our business needs is, a system that really handles a real workflow, a practical workflow that can be used daily by maybe many people. Can it handle 1,000 people at once? Those are the kinds of questions you start asking when now you roll out a system in practical world out there. So writing code is one part, generating code is one part, being able to scaffold a project is one part, but can it work seamlessly when it's needed? So that is what now, why building something like Ndovesha and trying to abstract the complexity of that is important. And so that many people can be able now to access these capabilities of the AI. So basically the software AI Coworker within Ndovesha just got smarter. It can do email integration, can, collect payments through Paystack. Of course, the user authentication and all these things have been there. Basically, we want it to be production ready, practical ready, and in real life. Of course, we don't want to do a lot of theory. I'll invite Duncan to
go to ndovesha.ai, then log in. So just log in with my account. Right. Then here we have the dashboard. So I'll pick on the left side here. I'll pick the web app Coworker, and then because you have different templates here which you can just use on the fly if you want to, because most of the systems, I would say, usually mostly very, I mean, they have very similar functionalities, but of course, every business has its own way of operating. And of course, now sometimes you really want to specify what exactly you want to achieve, or what how your business really operates. So I think I can just input a custom prompt, and then we can build the first one. Not e-commerce is, I mean, e-commerce is, so I think we can, let's do hotel booking, and see whether, and then now we'll integrate the payments and also do the emails once you're done. So so let's say we need a system for an hotel booking system which enables users to make reservations for stays, for rooms, and then they can be able to make payments. Also, the business owner is also able to collect payments and manage invoices, something of that sort. So I'll do the prompt, and then let them the Coworker do the things. So my business to customers, bookings, and bookings and make payments for reservations, and then now, of course, we can also have the admin also. Unpaid invoices. Just being this specific so that we can have a feel of how the integrations will be able to work, unpaid invoices. So let's system customer sign up, login page, and login. Yeah. So we can go just this simplistic for the of course you can add as many details as you want, number of rooms and all that, but of course the system will definitely do definitely do for you the first dummy data, and then from there you're able to add your own the additional details. So we are underway. So you can see from what we've given, of course, you're able to see the different roles for the system, the modules, reservations, bookings, billing reports, and all that. And what users will be able to see. So we'll have it do the the building, as we said, and then we'll come back now to do the configuration for the payments, and also do the emails, and see how the whole flow works, and have a feel of the complete system. So it does that, of course. We can be probably, Joseph, you can probably be going on with the presentation, if that's okay. Or
All right. Yeah, I think we are underway. So maybe why is things like email integration important, and why we prioritize too is like it's because email is the core where it welcomes you, as Dan said. It's how you verify. The user verifies their account. They can reset password. They can, anything they do on the platform is what the receipt of that communication or whatever. It's the email that will do that work. The communication for confirmation or receipt. It's the email that will do that part. So email is very important to any system. And what of Paystack? You want to collect money. For example, e-commerce, people want to pay for goods online. You want now them to be able to do that. Not just paying on delivery. I think that's a big archer here, of course, but I think the paying online is actually peaking in Africa in general. So if it's gym memberships, you want people to collect payments directly. Like the gym I go to, there's no system at all, actually. We just sign up forms. I've been planning to pitch Ndovesha there. I'll come back with feedback. So the same thing with our clinic. If it's a consultation, you want people to pay, you can just prompt them from the system or whatever, or you can just send them a link and then tell them, just pay there. Or they pay and it's able to pick the code automatically and update, that kind of things. So integrations, payment integration, very important. Of course, for example, how does really do you get somebody? They visit the website, they register, they verify, and then they log in. That's generally, I think, the workflow of any system I can think of, whether it's a bank app or your Gmail or whatever. Like you're trying to sign up for an email, whichever tool, software tool. This is the organic way this workflow goes. And the communication is very important to verify that you don't want bots in your system or somebody just jamming your system. So, and this can be built across any idea you have. It could be a hotel booking, an e-commerce and courses, selling things online, a clinic portal, school management, gym membership, real estate, CRM, whatever. It could be anything. And so, you're not just building an application or software, you're really building a system. And a system integrates with the system. Software is just one type of a system. Even a paper is a system. So you're bringing the systems that are working, but then you're digitally transforming them. That is the thing. Systems exist even anywhere, even in your home, you have systems. It's a way of doing things, basically. We just saying we want to do things. We want our systems to be digitally transformed. That is actually the good way to look at it. It just helps in bringing the correct things to online to the system and being able even to prompt it well, being able to verify whether the way it has built it is the way you want it, and also being able to evolve the system. So that's important. So why are systems important? Generally, it's you want to maximize on outcomes. Any business really exists to make profit. So that's one of the biggest outcomes we want to achieve. So convert visitors from your website to paying customers, communicate at every touch point that customer is going through. Every stage they pass, there is proper communication. And you don't want, then when they want to give you money, then you are not present. The thing to collect the money is not there, right? So, and you want to serve customers without struggling. That's what systems exist to do, and especially digitally transformed systems. So, and of course, what we have today is that Ndovesha is able to build a software, connect emails, and collect payments. What we are looking at is moving forward is integrate more and more things, because this is just one part of integrations. Other types of communications like WhatsApp. WhatsApp is big in our ecosystem. These existing systems that have been there. Some of our data exist in other third-party systems. How can our system communicate with those kinds of systems for continuity, for sustainability, for migrating data and those kinds of stuff. And definitely we are looking at and also not just software, you need maybe systems around marketing, around sales, and how do all these systems communicate, right? So we have a lot on our plate in terms of roadmap. So, and out, you can just go to Ndovesha, build whichever kind of system you want, and then let us know feedback. Is it giving you what you prompted to give you? We value that feedback because it's what will help us really improve it, build it to a really useful platform that can empower our businesses and our ventures and the things that we wanna, our side hustles, all these things. That's what we are building Ndovesha to do. It's to help us achieve these outcomes, to help businesses achieve these outcomes. So I don't know, Duncan.
We have the hotel booking system up done. So it just picked a random name, which is okay. So there is a sign up for guests. There is an admin consult. Yes, just now what we tried to give it. So I think we'll go to let's go to the admin so that we can do the MIFAC publish, but can still test like that, but I need it live definitely. So I'll go to the admin console so that we can now have a feel of the cause how the payments are set up first, and also the emails, and then see how that one really functions. So I should go log in directly. Yeah, so let me just log out. Just log me in directly because already I loaded it. So we are using just the default login which you have here. This one you can always of course set up. So login. Then can you see my other tab? Not really, I'm not sure.
No. You can share the other one.
Let me switch. Okay. Should I start this tab? Sorry.
Okay, you can see it now.
Yes. So of course, this is dummy data which has been definitely added just to mean for you to be able to see how the data will be presented in the system. So you can see we have the dashboard with the different modules. We have the rooms, we have the guests, we have the reservations, of course, the different functionalities, invoices, payments, of course, for the ones which have been, collected or paid, tasks. And so I think where we'll really look into is because of the payments bit, we look at the invoices bit and see what each of them, of course, really is able to do. Because we have not yet configured Paystack, payment gateway. If I go to collect, of course, I can be able to do anything. I'm definitely get an error. You can see from, I don't know if you're able to see the error, but yeah, but of course, so we'll configure the payments. So what you do, of course, from the admin side, you have the settings just under the avatar at the top right. So we go to payments. I'll be able to now enter my sorry, I think there is an let me just reload it. It should be my network or something. Okay, this is the email. This is the emails. Yeah, all right. I think there was just a small issue with my network. So I'll so what happens now? You go to Paystack, gives you all these, the secret key, the public key. So yours is just to come and paste them, and now from there you're able to do the collection of payments. Just two very simple steps. So so where you get that, let me just share the link to Paystack in the chat because I already have a testing account. Just simply need to create an account, give them your documents, a few, of course, identity, and then now from there you're able to get your gateway keys. So I've shared the Paystack link in the chat. Maybe the correct.
It's not comma. It's not.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. So once you sign up, they give you those two keys. So let me get.
You can share your Paystack dashboard. We see.
Yeah, that's okay. Exactly. That's what I was going to do. So yeah, this tab. Yeah. So this is my this is what you get when you sign up for the Paystack account. Of course, this is my testing account. You can be able to see everything that's happening here. So from here, you're able to see the flow of all your just tests, of course, of all your payments, the way they come in the different currencies. So to get the key, you go to settings and API keys. API keys here, and then now you copy both of them. The first one, of course, is this one above here, the secret, and also the public one. These are the two major things you need. So let me pick the public and switch back to this tab here. So I paste it there. And then I'll also pick the other one. Of course, you can see the other one is really of course not visible, of course, due to security reasons, definitely. Yeah, so they won't expose the key, of course, definitely because of the
So you just copy?
Yeah, copy. Yeah, copy and paste.
Copy the dots, the dots.
No, you expose it first. I can't expose it.
you expose it
just
first and then now you copy. Okay, I see.
Yeah, you copy it. Yes.
Because I know those small details sometimes.
Yeah, so of course, secret keys are not supposed to be any public, definitely.
Yeah.
So, but you just copy paste and it gives you the. But once you save, you'll be able to see the last 36 digits that you can compare with what is in Paystack. So once you do that, of course, you can also change the currency here to different currencies. But of course, now you have to set what is already in Paystack, which can be Kenya shillings, USD. This is what also you set in your system, in your platform. And then once you do that, you save the keys. And then once you do that, you can also test whether everything is okay just by tapping on the save and test connection button in here. You'll be able to see whether everything is okay. You can see connection status has changed to okay, so it means that our keys are good to go. So what I need to do now is I can go back to one of the invoices in the same dashboard here, and I try to make a payment. So if I go to, let's say, like which one? Let me pick the one which has all the details here for like the one for Sarah. Then I try to make a collection. Sorry. So I should be able to get the Paystack page.
Where are you done? We just seeing the invoices page.
Oh, okay. I went to a new tab. Sorry, so I need to. So I've clicked on collect in this particular tab. So if I click on collect, right here.
That was the Sarah one.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe no, you can share the other screen.
So share this tab instead.
Okay.
Yeah. So it has picked the amount which was there, and now of course the field, of course. So of course for Paystack, of course it picks the email address which was in the customer details, and of course now gives you the different methods of making the payment. We have the M-Pesa. I mean, by default that is the local way of checking out. We also have the M-Pesa till method. We also have Airtel Money, and of course we have the card. So so for M-Pesa, if I enter my number here or any other number, I don't know who's ready. We prompt them to make a payment. So that we can have a taste of how. But of course, now what happens is that you're able to, if you enter the number here, whoever is making the payment through M-Pesa, they are prompted and they just now enter their M-Pesa PIN. I mean, you know, the STK push where you are just prompted and then you just enter your PIN and the payment is processed. So I'll probably, let me just use my number. Then we'll be able to check the payment in the Paystack dashboard, whether it's gone, been processed. So so I'll pay. So mine is to simply just enter the M-Pesa PIN on my phone. So just done that. Should be able to, yeah, exactly. You've seen the, yeah, and then now takes you back to the platform.
Okay. Shows white screen.
Still loading, I think. Should take us to the, just reload.
Okay.
Yes, so which one was this? The one for, was it for Sarah, really? Just cleared and taken it to, it's here. You can see the payment here under the payment section. You can see it, the invoice number, and of course now the amount, payment method, and the payment date. So it has recorded the payment through the payment module. So if you go to Paystack now, you should also be able to see the. Let me switch back to Paystack. Share this tab instead.
You can see your live key, your secret key.
Which one? It's okay. I mean, this one is bonus, so no problem. This one I'm allowed to. I can always get a new one. One is not ready. So let me go to. Let me see whether we can see that. I mean, it's here actually already, the payment, and go to transactions. You'll be able to see the payment. Yeah, it's here. And also now the details of the customer from whatever they have done, the mobile number and all that, and whatever. I mean, if there's an error, of course, it also does the recording, and you're able to see the what exactly happened if they did abandon or do that. Then now from there, what Paystack will do, usually you have to set your where you want your amount to be dispersed, be it a bank account, can also be M-Pesa. I mean, depending on the preference. So you're able to get and again now I need also to show you the the communication from Paystack again. If I go to my Gmail inbox, it also notifies you that you received a payment. You can see the first email up here from Paystack. Yeah, so see customer name. Yeah, so that you're able to get notified and know that the payment has been done. So so basically that's how Paystack does the processing of the payments. You've seen from the invoice to recording the payments to now doing the recording of the funds in the Paystack. I mean, in the Paystack dashboard. And now from that, now what happens? Of course, it's now taking the real money to your preferred bank account or whichever settlement method you've chosen. Go back to chat. Share this tab instead, so that I can also showcase the setup also for the emails. Again, if you go to settings under communications, you're also able to do the different email setups. So for for the current integrations, what we have is Brevo. I mean, we're just trying to really have the integrations which are easy to really work with out of the box, because the same way we've done with Paystack, the same way you'll be able to do with Brevo. You need to just have very few credentials for the account. And once you do that, you also enter your key. That is a sender name. Of course, this one you set it up in the Brevo account. Let me also share the link to that before we walk through it briefly. Just hope we have enough time. So basically, what Brevo does, it enables you to send what we call I mean, you can even send marketing emails, but for the for such, I mean, for an app, for a system, it allows you to send transactional emails and ensure that they land in your customer's inbox. Because, I mean, with emails, of course, anything that's not, I mean, emails can be really flagged, and you find them landing in spam, and your customers will never know what's happening. So Brevo now enables you to ensure that you are able to really have the emails delivered in the inbox. So I'll walk you through that using my account on the same. Yes, so we go to let me share this other window. So I'm going to share my other window, not this one. So Can you see? Okay, sorry. And something else. Okay. So this is me after I've created my my account for this is the dashboard you get once you do you sign up in Brevo, so you're able to take up different functionalities. So I'll go to settings from the gear icon at the top. So we need to set up, as you have seen in our in the app you need basically you need 4 things. Of course, the provider is there, the API key, and the sender name and the sender email. So what you do in Brevo, just quickly, you set up 3 things. Of course, you can see there under settings you have senders. A sender is just like an email address, but now it has to be attached to your domain, to your organization. So you need to define it first, and then after that you pick now the API key, which will now go with that particular sender. Of course, there is quite some documentation of that, because you also need to have a domain name which will be attached to the email address again. So just a few things, but definitely they are really very straightforward. We just pick them from the dashboard, and you're able to go. Like for this one, you can see we have a sender here, the domain we are using, and they give you the instructions very easily. You can't really get lost. Then after you pick your you set up everything on this side, you pick the 4 credentials, and then now you come back to your app. Let me switch.
We are just seeing the blue screen down.
Yeah.
I mean the green.
Green screen. Okay. Okay, I'm switching back to the app.
Yeah, also for Brevo, you can show where to pick the API keys. I can see there though.
Yeah. You have not seen that part? I just shared that. Yeah. No,
yeah, you've shown the sender, but I think the API we didn't really show.
It's just below that.
Yeah, I know it's just below it, but you can just quickly showcase it, and then.
Yeah, it's here. So here you can sorry, not SMTP, because but the API key is the best way to go about it. So for these ones, you can't really even export them. So you just set up you can set as many as possible, of course, but ensure that you
don't show the Brevo screen. We are seeing the Ndovesha chat. Is it possible? Yeah.
Okay. So on the
yeah.
loan. Okay, so under SMTP and API, that's where I was. So you can see this is where you create new API keys. Like for now, I can create a new one, but of course I have an existing one for that. But basically, I just need to enter the name, the expiry date, and generate the key. Then, for example, let me just create one for this session. 6 August. Now it expires in 7 days. So I'll pick the key. I'll also come back and destroy it, of course. It can be open. So once I do that, I have my key and copy it. I'll go back to the platform. To the app, and then Ndovesha.
You can switch the screen now.
Yeah, so okay, and should be sharing this. So I have my API key. I paste it there. Of course, the provider is, of course, there are so many others, but of course, we'll be also coming to those later. Then the sender name, again, you've seen where we set up the sender in the Brevo dashboard. And also now the whatever the sender email. So the sender name, of course, this one can be any. I mean, this one is not really what you said in Brevo. It can be just any name. Like this one, it can just be stay is. But now, what really, of course, key is the sender email. So for this one, I'm just testing using our normal email, which is already configured in the as a sender. So Ndovesha.com, that's what we'll use to send. And of course, also the reply to email is not really very strict, or no need to set it up in it's just an email which a customer can reply to as long as it's working. So I can still use the same or even a personal. And then once I set that, we're good to go. I need to just do the same way we've done in Paystack. We just need to save. Excuse me. Need to save. And now do the just save the key. You can see it's only exposing the last 4 digits. And then test the connection. You can see the connection is saying it's okay. So now for the other tabs here is where you set the different emails. So now probably let's just go to the first one. We have the email verification. This is the one which is usually sent once customer signs up. We have maybe an order is cancelled, confirmed, payment received, reservation, and all these welcome and all that. So now definitely you can add other email templates or other triggers. Like if maybe this happens, the customer should get this particular copy of the email, and they know what communication is being done. Like for the example, this one you can see there are different triggers and how they behave. Of course, a bit technical, but they really, they're really very straight up. You're able to exactly, just set and get going, because it's in plain English. So I don't think it's really that technical. So of course, if you also want, you can send a test email. Like, let me send a test email from this one before we go to a real sign up, to just make sure things are working. So let me send a test email to one of my Gmails. See whether we'll be able to get that email. Sending. Test email sent. Let me check in the inbox of that particular Gmail. See whether we have the email received. Is it? I need to switch my window again. So so the test email is here. If you can see it, it's here. So yeah, it was for the your account is ready. Sign up. Sign in time to get that. Yeah, it's like a welcome email. So you can see. So you are not sure your all systems go. So now you are sure if a customer signs up, they are able to get welcome email, or maybe if anything happens, they do any kind of a trigger, they're able to get an email. So I think because we have some minutes, we can try to sign up a customer and see whether they'll be able to receive the they'll be able to receive that the welcome email, or rather the very first email. So I'll go back to the app. So, okay. So we'll try now to, I'll try a customer sign up or registration. So we have the customer app is this one here. So we open it and try to do sign up, fill the details. So full name, still use my Gmail. Yeah, okay. And then, of course, I'll also do password. Of course, now with the system, of course, you can enhance it up to, I mean, you can have even the password reset. You can have a point of even viewing the email address. I mean, so exposing the password as they type and all that. So I'll click on sign up, and so this is what the customer sees. They can make a reservation. They can see invoices. They can see payments they've made and all that. So let's see whether the email, now that we check through the payment, you can just check whether they have received the email. Then we'll switch back to our inbox. See whether we have the email there. So am I sharing the?
Yeah, we can see. We can see the welcome email.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, you see, they've.
You can share. You can open it. You just saw the list.
Yes. So it's here. You can see.
Just share this. Okay.
You can see it.
Yeah, we can see now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you see now that that's the customer sign up. Of course, you can really customize these templates to, I mean, to whatever messaging, whatever liking, and now you're able to get the, get your customers having the, getting the proper communications on different scenarios, or rather triggers, as we have put them. So basically, that's how you're able to do all that configuration and ensure that your app, whether your system is working end to end. I don't know if there are any questions. Of course, we'll be able to definitely cover this again. I know it's quite
yeah, it's quite intense. So I think we need to do a couple of sessions on this.
And of course, now the best thing is I think we are probably now doing it with of course a practical scenario from anyone in the session, so that we can be able to have a feel of exactly how to do it. But basically, that's how you walk through that process of payments, and now setting up the communications. And of course, more will be coming. We'll have WhatsApp, we'll have SMS, and everything else which is associated with just ensuring that the system is really covering all the aspects of the business. So there is also actually payments for. We also have the e-commerce stores, Coworker, which does e-commerce stores, and you're able to actually receive payments through the same way. Customers can place orders, and they're able to make payment on the website, and you also get the order on the dashboard and make the delivery and all that. So it's just a lot of features which you can explore and make use of. So I think I'll I'll pause at that. Take it back to Joseph for today.
All right, thank you, Duncan. That was quite intense and long, but I think it's just what it is.